If you watched the last video, you already know this isn't about fixing yourself. It's about recognizing when a strategy has exceeded its useful life. Today, we're talking about expiration, not failure, not collapse, expiration, and the villain that keeps expired strategies alive. That's today on The Educated Survivor. So here's the villain: false urgency. Not real deadlines, not actual emergencies. False urgency is the internal signal that says, if I don't act now, something breaks, even when nothing is breaking. You respond immediately to things that don't require immediacy. You just knock it out, even when the cost is your attention. You speed up your speech, your typing, your decisions, because fast feels like control. False urgency isn't intensity. It's fear of the neutral moment, where nothing is demanded and you don't know what you're for. False urgency wins because it has receipts. It protected your outcomes. It protected your reputation. It protected your belonging in systems that rewarded responsiveness. So now, even in stability, your body treats stillness as irresponsibility. You check messages the second they arrive. You clean up loose ends preemptively. You finish things early just to quiet the internal pressure. You're not addicted to work. You're loyal to the strategy that made you hard to criticize. That loyalty makes sense, but it's also expensive. The cost isn't fatigue, it's compression. False urgency collapses your time horizon until everything feels like it belongs in the next 30 minutes. You choose fast answers over correct ones. You default to familiar moves instead of strategic ones. You don't let problems ripen because unresolved feels unsafe. You become excellent at response and quietly worse at direction. False urgency doesn't ruin your performance. It hijacks your leadership. You can name it. You can understand it. You can agree with it. And the behavior still shows up. Because false urgency isn't a belief problem. It's an evidence problem. Your system doesn't update through insight. It updates when it survives delay without consequences. Within 24 hours, retraining looks like letting a non-critical message just sit. And for some of you, even right now, that's making you a little crazy. Not fixing something that isn't on fire, allowing mild incompleteness, and watching nothing break. That's the update, not understanding. You don't need a new personality. You need a new rule. Urgent is earned. Same capacity, different deployment. You're not trying to become calm. You're trying to become accurate. Within 24 hours, accuracy looks like pausing before responding, asking, what breaks if this waits, separating immediately from importance. That's not softness. That's executive function. That's leadership. If you want help applying this to your life or your business, you can check the description to learn more about coaching. Clicking that link is the first step if a structured coaching engagement is right for your goals. Don't forget, you're not broken. You just trained. Now, go find some peace.